You want to tell me what this is about? No, I'm worried about you.
Welcome to the Macbeef-Banquet AfterShow. Everything that came out before this has been deleted.
Thank you for clearing that up. I was confused as to whether or not the bit was going to survive, if you can even call it a bit.
It wasn't a bit.
No. I was going to kind of like... Never mind. There's no point to talking about it. So
welcome to the Macbeef-Banquet AfterShow. My name is Miles. Everything before this has now been deleted.
Thank you. My name's Henry, by the way.
Yeah, my name is Miles.
Motherfucker. No,
what?
I just like the idea that like every time like I try to like say my name or whatever.
This is everything before
and
this
I'm
has
Miles,
been deleted.
And everything after this will be too.
I won't officially start it until you don't say anything.
You have to like
until you stop talking.
We get like halfway through the episode and I finally say something and everything has been deleted. How you been, man? How you been? What you been up to?
Playing video games, mainly. It's my main thing I've been doing.
Nice.
I'm almost done with my book, finally.
You wrote a book?
No.
Oh.
Reading
a book. What was it? What were you reading again?
I'm on the last chapter of The Sea Queen.
The Sequin.
The Sea, SEA Queen, Space Queen.
What's it about?
It's the second book in the Viking series I'm reading.
Oh.
So the first one was The Half-Drowned King, which I believe I mentioned before, and now it's Sea Queen, and I'm almost done with it.
Good.
And the one after this is, I think, The Golden Wolf.
Nice.
And that's the last one.
Hell yeah.
It's good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would hope so. I mean, you're on the second book and almost through it, so
Yeah.
Good. I recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you like Vikings, it's pretty good.
I'm into Vikings.
Roughly it's like historical fiction, so it's like
Could have happened.
the woman who did
But
it
didn't.
did her research.
Mm-hmm.
And it's based on the events of like a historian's account of events of something.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think Heimskringla or something like that.
Like they kind of like this is what they like interpreted to have like happened kind of thing.
It's like there's like this book called the Heimskringla and something like that. I'm probably butchering it, but
the way you said it sounded epic. So.
But there's characters in that which she then turned into a book series. And yeah, obviously that some things have been changed, like some people are related who aren't, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gotcha.
But it's pretty good. Yeah, if you like historical Viking shit, you will like it. I believe it's called the Golden Wolf Saga or series or something.
Yeah, and they named it after the third book. How pretentious.
Well, it's because it's about
Yeah.
the main, not even the main character, but just like an overarching character that the whole story is sort of. I don't want to say focused on, because it's really not. Like the main character is a character called Ragnvald.
Mm-hmm.
And his dream, like he has a vision when something happened to him that that Harald will be king of all of Norway, and Harald's dream is to be king of all of Norway.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is that like everything, he'll die. Ragnvald will die, making sure Harald's dream happens.
Oh,
you know,
nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's a good series. I've been working as well.
Mm-hmm. You're a good man. Working cool, blue collar. I was gonna say blue collar, working stiff.
Blue blood.
Blue blood.
I'm a police officer now.
I was gonna say blue blood would be kind of paradox if you think about it, because bloods don't wear blue.
You mean the Bloods and the Crips? Is
Yeah,
that what you mean?
yeah, that's what I was. I know, obviously, yeah, but anyway, continue. So, was that all that you wanted to talk about?
I mean, there's other stuff I want to talk about, but I'll
Okay, thank God, finally. Okay, so anyway,
defer to you. Wow.
no. What else did you have? I'd love to hear some more.
It's more
Or I
like
can talk
it's more
about-
like a conversation,
Oh,
and we'll talk about it after.
you mean conversations aren't just one person talking the whole time?
How you been, man? Main question.
Yeah.
How was
duh.
Thanksgiving?
The elephant in the room.
All right, you can go now. We're done with you.
Yeah.
The elephant in
Yeah,
the room.
I know. I got it.
Henry, there was an elephant in the room.
I was
We had
giving us space to add elephant sound effects.
Dude, we didn't add any effects. He was in the room with us. It's kind of a tight squeeze, honestly, considering how small our room is.
I was gonna say it's very hot how long he's been sitting on my balls, but anyway, and my face. So you're right there. I also read some books.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What ones?
the Bible.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I haven't read the Bible.
Me neither.
Who
Although
reads
I've
the
heard you
Bible?
should anyway.
Yeah,
Like
Probably.
even if you're not, sorry, even if you're not religious.
yeah,
I've heard you should read it.
yeah. You really
could
shouldn't.
also just be like some religious zealots.
Right, honestly,
know?
like really, you should.
Henry, stop.
Whoa, hold on.
Henry, don't. You're gonna spit on the mic probably.
No, but I was just imitating you because I wanted to be cool. What have I been reading? Oh, I started reading a book called Rabbit Run. It came out in 1960, I think.
Rabbit Run.
It's a novel by John Updike.
What?
It's by a guy named John Updike.
John Dickhole.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, John Updike. I guess he did a series after it too. I think he made it into a series.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just covers. Yeah, Wikipedia says it just covers like 3 months of his life, but it's like a
So it's
26.
based on him?
Oh, sorry, no, not John's life, but it's like the character.
Oh,
It covers 3 months of the character's life. His name's like Harry Angstrom, and basically he's like trapped in a marriage that kind of pours. What? What? Say it, you coward. What?
You look up John Dickhole. A person's LinkedIn account comes up.
Oh,
for
really?
John Dickhole.
Is it spelled just like all one word, John Dickhole?
No, it's two words. Jon Dickhole. I'm assuming this is a joke and not a real person.
I just found Big John Horse Dick Penis Pills. In the ant hole panic, the Aikido club girls rushed back Big Dick pills and forth like headless flies.
Let me see this. Hold on.
All right, it's by www. Okay.
Just show me.
Here, just take this.
Oh my god, what the?
I don't know.
What? I'm so confused. Oh my god. I don't want to.
Is it porn?
A little, sort of. Big John Horse Dick Penis Pills. I'm gonna look this up.
That sounds like a rap. You're doing it now.
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
John Horse Dick
The way
Penis
you said
Pills.
it.
Inside the subreddit for people who stick things down their pee hole.
All right.
All right.
Play penis.
Anyway.
That's what came up.
Play
I
penis?
found it. I think.
Is that like?
I don't think I
Oh, there's
found it.
profiles on Facebook too.
Yeah.
Well, it's just John Hole.
Rabbit Run. That's what you said you looked up?
Yeah. Well, read part of. I've read the sample so far, and I've been starting to get back into the rest of the book now. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's definitely dated, and I can explain some of why after what. Well, I know that look. What? Explain. Miles,
Nothing.
do you have something to share for the class?
No,
Miles,
I'd
put your penis on the desk.
I'd
Show it to the class.
I'd
No, I'm
rather
kidding.
not. I would rather not. I'm getting off the
Please, we
site.
can always cut it out. I'm not gonna let it go.
I just like scrolled through more of that page and it was
Oh,
it was
okay.
bad.
Well, we'll talk about that later then. Rabbit Run.
Rabbit Run. That's what I was looking up
Yes.
originally.
Yes, you actually were.
I was going to.
Yeah. So it's just kind of interesting. Takes place in like the suburbs of like Philadelphia, and I don't know. That's always kind of I've always thought of that as kind of a cool setting. I thought about actually Made me think of that. What was that game that we played a little bit of? We probably can't mention it because it hasn't come out yet. But
Oh,
the one I'm talking about, though.
yeah.
I guess we can just leave it ambiguous.
I think I know. I know.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The kitty cat.
Yep.
Yeah, it made me think of that a little bit with like the setting of like
Mhm.
just kind of a moody sort of
Yeah.
area like that. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. So like a setting like that might be kind of interesting to just that urban environment.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Yeah, he's just like in like a relationship he kind of doesn't want to be in, and you can tell life's just kind of gotten to him. It's kind of interesting so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you could tell it was written in the '60s, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. I think I mentioned it a little bit actually, because I think I remember you and I talking about it a little bit, whether on the podcast or not. But
I don't remember
either
talking
way.
about it.
Yeah, so I've been reading that a little bit, and then I started checking out this book. I haven't gotten very far in it yet.
Well, probably because you're reading another book, Henry. Don't read too many books
Listen, Miles.
at once.
Why settle for just one book when you can read a bunch of them? You know what I mean? Like it's.
I remember doing that in school. Like every time we had to read a book in class, I would stop reading whatever book I was like reading for pleasure, and I would just read the book for class and just only read that.
Really, you just focus. You just.
Yeah, because I don't think I could have too many books going on in my head.
Right. Yeah. There's already a lot of thinking going up there as it is.
Or less, and it can only handle so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, back to the book. No, it's been Rabbit Run. I would recommend it so far.
You said the other book you're reading? What was the other one?
It's called The Perennial Philosophy. It's just like a philosophy book, if you can believe that.
For perennial flowers.
Yes, yeah.
For those of you who are perennial flowers.
Mm-hmm. Looking at you, Miles' mom.
You perennial flower.
Perennial flower. I don't know why I said your mom, but
you've been dogging on my mom lately, dog.
Miles, I didn't want to bring it up on the podcast, but yeah, I've been raw dogging that perennial flower. Okay, I don't need to. The Perennial Philosophy, and it's actually by Aldous Huxley. If you, I don't know
if you can believe that as well.
If you can, if you believe it or not, he's wrote multiple books. Did you ever read A Brave New World or anything like that?
No, but I've at least heard of it. I know.
Really?
I don't know anything about it, but I've heard the name Brave New World, so that counts for something.
That does. You have, in fact, heard of that title before, so you should get points for that.
Brownie points. You know what I'm saying?
Some pot brownie points.
Pay up, boy.
All right.
Your brownie points.
They're special pot brownies, but here you go.
I'm good. Keep them in there.
Haha. Jokes on Miles. They weren't actually pot brownies.
And jokes on you. I don't really like pot, so.
Really?
I don't do the marijuanas.
The Sweet Mary Jane. I gotta clean up my pot when I get home. I left some rice sitting in my pot, one of my kitchen pots at home, and it has some mold in it. It's kind of gross. So I gotta go figure out how to clean that.
Oh, that pot.
Different kind of pot.
I was so.
Yeah, it took you a minute. That's okay though. It was weird. But yeah, back to A Brave New World.
Mm-hmm. Brave New World, because this isn't even the book you're reading, but you're just telling me about A Brave New World.
Right, Aldous Huxley. A Perennial Philosophy. It's like, I don't know. I've only read like the introduction to it, but it's kind of it's a philosophy book. So it's just about like.
Is it boring?
It's wordy. It's like the word choice is very smart, and I'm very stupid. Mm-hmm. So
philosophical, one might even say.
Indeed, I am philosophical. Yes.
Not you. No, the book.
Oh, no. Yeah, I was philosophical once. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Anyway, what were you talking about before that, though? Yeah, because like I said, I mean, so far it's all right. Philosophy books, as sort of that kind of takes time.
I don't think I've actually read one. I've started to read like science books before that were like really complicated, but I had to stop because
what kind of science books?
The only one that really comes to mind is one that like tries to explain the science behind, I think, Star Trek.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I think. Well, it depends. Like I don't know. I
have like no interest in Star Trek, but I guess was interested in this for some reason. I think it's the physics of Star Trek is what it's called.
The physics of Star Trek.
I think.
You nerd.
I don't know.
The
I honestly
physics
couldn't tell you because it was not an easy read to say the least.
Yeah, by Lawrence M. Krauss. That is a book.
That is a book.
Easy book. The Babadook. The Physics of Star Trek. With a foreword by Stephen Hawking.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Very hard to read.
Is it?
That's the only sort of difficult book.
Well, why did you start reading it? Like,
I don't know.
you're just like, you know what?
I think it was sort of like me trying to be smart.
Well, I was gonna say, I like that you don't even like Star Trek either.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not interested in Star Trek. I'm not good at science. It was just, I think it was sort of like me being like, okay,
it was a match made up in heaven.
I'm smart. I could probably get through this. Reads 2 chapters. I'm done.
Nope. Reads like the first sentence. It's like talking
Reads the
about
first
quantum mechanics or something.
And it says the word the, and I'm like,
but it's like the from like that SpongeBob episode where he's like doing the essay and like looks really fancy, so it seems really intimidating. You're just like, oh nope, I can't handle this.
I guess I haven't seen that.
Really?
You reference SpongeBob a lot, dude. You know I haven't seen a lot of it.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Because I just felt like, I don't know. I just felt like SpongeBob was such like a universal thing. I kind of forget that sometimes.
I've seen some of it. I also didn't have TV a lot when I was growing up, so.
Gotcha. So did you read a lot?
Yeah. I mean, remember we had a lot. We had DVDs, so we would tend to rewatch movies.
It's almost like Miles enjoys movies.
I think we should start a podcast talking about movies.
We should. And then, kind of change it up.
And start a second one, the AfterShow.
Yeah. It's funny, guys, because that's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck
so
you.
Mean.
Get out of here, you assholes. How dare you listen to us?
Fucks.
Those assholes. You know.
That was a question I had. I don't know if you wanted me to cut it out or not, but
Go ahead.
Does your dad know that you smoke or do?
That I have? Yes.
Okay.
It was actually kind of a point of contention for us because during the summer, like I was kind of.
I couldn't remember if you had told me about this or not.
I think I remember telling you that he did know. But like he and I this summer, because I remember I told you I failed that class, that one of my classes.
I'm sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. There's so many things about you that I kind of feel bad for forgetting. So you're not the only asshole.
Okay, good. What's your name again?
I thought you said what's her name again. I was like, what? Like, you think I've been like who? You think I've been talking to somebody? What are you talking about? No. But I failed a class and like it was kind of like my like
wake up
call. Like, okay, I've had some fun. Like I need to chill.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do leave this in, Dad, I've quit. And I've moved on to drinking. No, but like
moved on to the other cigarettes. I've got cigarettes.
As a matter of fact,
on the next agenda, I've got ciggies.
And I've moved on to harder drugs.
I've got cocaine. I've got
cocaine. We've been mixing that shit since the 80s. That's from like a Kendrick Lamar song. I quote that all the time.
I figured.
I
figured it was a rap song.
Cocaine. We've been mixing. It's like Mad City. I think is what that's from.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
It is a hell of a drug. What is that from again?
I don't know.
I feel like no, because I've heard you say that before. What were we talking about? Yeah, so he does know that I have, and like I said, he finding out about that, he and I kind of indirectly, like he didn't like really yell at me about it a lot, but he was
stern talking to.
He was disappointed. He smacked me on the bum a few times.
The bare bottom.
Son. Oh, there's a video I gotta show you.
Of you getting smacked on the bare bottom. I don't know if I want to watch that.
I knew it was coming.
Dude, I want you to watch this video. It's so cool.
I like the idea that it's like a live video too. Like I'm just like, Miles, check this shit out. Like what are you doing, stepladder? No, I'm just kidding. I like that I just turned it into a sexual thing. Like it's my dad and I. He's gonna listen to this and be like, "What the fuck?"
It's funny.
Why would you tell people about this? Our secret intimate lives.
Our special relationship between my son and I.
I'm gonna go to prison. Anyway,
that's okay. You guys are both of age, legal age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but aren't there incest laws? Well, I
They
guess,
don't have to.
Well, I was gonna say, would incest like? Is that just like?
It's between anyone by blood.
Well, I was gonna say. Well, and is that like for like? Is it just dealing with like procreation, potential procreation?
I think so.
Because if so, then
If it's gay,
if
I
it's
don't know
gay
if
stuff, it's not as big a deal, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Also,
You should just like cut out
Michigan
everything
might
before
not
the
be.
incest thing. Like
Michigan might not be either.
the Mitten State. I don't know. They seem.
Incest laws.
My buddy said that that Traverse City is becoming a bit of a Hicksville. So like, who knows?
Wow, who said that?
His name is Stephen Smith. He lives on 420 69th Avenue. No, Steven Seagal. He's taking a break from action movies to just
make a stance,
about incest. Oh man,
it's
because he wants to marry his sister.
Criminal sex conduct in the 4th degree includes when the actors are related by blood or affinity to the 3rd degree.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 2 years or a fine of up to $500 or both. So really not that bad.
My dad wouldn't get that stern of a sentence.
But I would be fine. I would get off. I know for sure I would get off.
Oh, I would definitely get off on that. Are you kidding me? My dad going to prison?
Sexual contact.
I'm just masturbating in the courtroom.
No, they're very specific. Sexual contact. So anything.
What? No, really. Anything goes.
No, Henry. That's not what I mean.
No, I said it wrong.
Yeah, it's because there's. I don't really know what that means. Because you look at, here's the thing. So you look at a different state, like Massachusetts, their prohibited acts are marriage, sexual intercourse, sexual activities, among other things. But then all Michigan's is sexual contact. So I assume that means you can have intercourse and get married.
Wow.
I assume.
Oh my gosh.
And also in like Maryland.
Then what's stopping me? I mean, I might as well just do it now.
In Maryland, they're very specific and only say vaginal intercourse.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Got it.
Just saying.
Here we go. What you're saying is there's loopholes. There's ways to get around this.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
We learned something, Henry.
We did. We
learned that
I don't think we'll ever need that information.
As far as you know.
I like the idea that we're gonna need this like to get like our friend out of a loophole or like out of an
He can marry his cousin. It's okay.
Oh my god, I was gonna try to marry my cousin, but I just
everyone said I shouldn't, but now I know that I
you're
can.
Like actually,
it says on page
69
of
the incest bylaws.
Of the I fuck my granddad bylaws. It's just the title for it. It's what we call it.
You designed it yourself. This is what I came up with. I was considering a couple things. Uncle fuck buddies. Like there's a couple of things.
Uncle fuck buddies. I like that one.
But yeah, Uncle fuck buddies. That sounds like that should be your rap name, Uncle fuck buddy.
Uncle fuck buddy. I don't think that would fly.
I think this would fly.
'Cause it's so fly.
For a white guy. Hey.
Yeah. I didn't really want to do that.
You don't want to touch me?
So the thing I wanted to talk, I originally wanted to talk about was
Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving.
But also,
there's something else. But we'll continue on to the Thanksgiving.
Save that for later. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How was your? Did I talk about my Thanksgiving?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'll talk about mine first, so you don't have to bore us with yours. It was pretty good. I made food in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yams everywhere.
Yams.
Doing my thing, just helping out. Being a good Christian kid.
Helping out the community. I thought you were Catholic.
A Catholic?
I thought you were Catholic.
A Salt Lick? I was not. I was a Catholic at one point.
But now you're Christian?
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
When the Christians attacked.
And when the Christians attacked. The missionaries.
They were all forcing you into missionary positions. Get down.
Heathen. They're whipping me. Heathen. Repent. Missionary. They're like chanting, I don't know. It's
missionaries doing missionary on a missionary.
Like they're all like chanting in unison, missionary. As they're like watching us go at it, like Jesus.
All right.
Hey, Jesus. Speaking of Jesus, so yeah, missionary. No, and yeah, I was in the kitchen. Yams everywhere.
Yams.
Yeah, yams. Thank you. And yeah, I made food for everybody.
Would
And
you made
it was
all of
magical.
it?
No. My grandma did a lot of the work. I made.
Just took all the credit.
Yeah.
I made all the food.
Yep.
But I made it all.
I just like lock her in her bedroom, and I'm just like, nope, guys, I did everything. I put on her like her apron, guys. It was me. I did everything.
You like put food on your face and stuff to make it look like you made it.
Yeah.
Look, I put blood, sweat, and tears in this food. Okay.
You guys better like this shit, or else.
So you helped out in the kitchen.
I was like, I'm so helpful. I'm an adult now.
I saw you carving the turkey. That was about it.
Oh yeah, I sent Miles a picture of what the
A very
turkey looked
slutty
like.
image.
It was you should post it.
The dick one? I think that dick one wasn't real, right?
No, it was.
Like that didn't look like it was taken from your camera.
It didn't. But it was. I put a filter on it.
I don't trust you.
What? Why wouldn't you trust me? I've given you so many good reasons to in the past.
Mainly because this looks like a completely different area.
Of the turkey? Yeah.
No, like you look at this, Henry. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at my phone. You see this?
Uh-huh.
You see that?
I see this image.
I see nothing relating to that.
I could have moved the turkey, Miles. Like, I don't understand.
Stupid.
That's what it looked like before we carved it. Like when we just taken it out of the oven, and then we moved it, and then I carved it.
You put it in a tinfoil. So y'all put it in a tinfoil one, and the one here is in like a.
Did you not just hear anything I said? I moved it. Miles.
Why would you move it, Henry?
Because we wanted to get rid of the thing it was in, because it was slutty.
Yeah, like your picture was.
Which one?
Where'd you get the gloves, by the way?
The store.
You ran all the way to the store just to put some gloves on.
My grandma
came
had them.
back,
Like,
and then
yeah. Before we locked my grandma away, I asked her where the gloves were, and I put chloroform on one of them. And she's gonna listen to this and be like, "That's not how it went down at all." Like, no. It was good. It was good though. I made the mashed potatoes and the gravy.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much it. Yeah. I mean, I carved obviously the turkey for a lot of the leftover containers or to-go containers, but everything else was made by my Grammy.
That's cool.
So shout out to her. She did a great job. It was fantastic.
Sounds good. You enjoyed all of it?
Oh, I did, Miles.
What'd y'all do after that? Did y'all just like hang out, or was it like?
Oh, I don't like talking to my family members. What are you talking about?
All right.
No,
Keeping that in. We're not cutting it out. We're keeping that in.
Miles, I have to protect my image. I like smash all the computers.
Yeah, all of them.
There's a computer up here.
So smash that one.
You want to
smash that one first.
There's a computer here.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
Yeah. You and your family.
My family and I.
Y'all do anything besides that, or just eat?
Oh, we did. We did. I mean, what else is there to do, after Thanksgiving meal? Other than take a nap, of course. What did you think I was talking about, Miles?
I don't know, Henry.
What did you do?
With you, I don't know.
You don't know what you did?
No, for me, what? Are you asking me? Are you done? Are you done talking now? Can I talk?
I am asking you. Miles?
Stop, dude.
What did you do for Thanksgiving?
God.
He's blushing. He's beat red.
I am.
Right now.
You pissed me off.
I can see all that blood rushing downstairs.
Dude, you weren't supposed to
your
see
feet.
that. We
stayed down here.
Yeah, we stayed on here. We ended up not going upstate like we were supposed to. Some people got sick, and
not gonna name names.
Not gonna name any names, obviously.
Looking at you, Kai.
Kai is fine. He did not get sick.
He did not get sick, so he did get sick.
He didn't
Double negative.
get sick.
Sorry, go ahead.
So we ended up staying down here. We chose to do Mexican Thanksgiving. It's more like American Mexican food Thanksgiving.
Right.
Because it's like...
It's not actual tapas and...
Yeah. But she had like tacos. I had like taco bowl kind of thing.
That sounds kind of good.
I just prefer because it's easier to eat. It was pretty tasty. I enjoyed it. It was good.
What else have you done anything like that in the past? Like ever done anything other than like normal Thanksgiving food before? Because I never have. But
yeah, last year we did similar sort of, didn't we? We had ham.
We did ham and like mashed potatoes and stuff. So we had pie. Yeah, so it was kind of
It was more traditional, but this year, we're not going to go through the whole effort of getting a whole bunch of food.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. We enjoyed it. It was a lot easier, to say the least.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't have to like make food for a bunch of people either.
Yeah.
It's just kind of whatever you guys want to do. Almost like another night of just
a normal night. Yeah.
Making dinner.
I mean, we did. Obviously, we miss our family because we haven't seen them in a while. But
who cares about them? I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's just move on from my joke already. Hurry up.
Yeah, it was good.
Cool. Well, we should do breakfast for dinner next week. Next week. Next year.
Why?
I don't know. Change it up.
Breakfast for dinner.
And instead we got to change it up. Do
Chicken and waffles.
I haven't heard those words in so long. Because normally you shut me down.
Yeah, because I think for like almost probably 20 episodes you mentioned it.
Oh, I don't think it was that many.
Okay, maybe more like 10 episodes, but it was a long time.
So 20 episodes in total over the course of 10 weeks. Because we do 2 episodes every.
Yeah, but you don't talk about that kind of stuff on. Maybe you do.
Number 1 rule of the Macbeef-Banquet after show.
You do not talk about chicken and waffles.
I was gonna say talk about the Macbeef-Banquet after show. Way to just typecast me.
I mean, if the shoe fits, huh?
Wow. An OJ reference? Oh, wait, no, that was gloves.
The glove. No. The glove didn't fit, so.
Well, I beg to differ. I think it did fit, and he was just acting like it didn't fit. Because you can do that.
See? Doesn't fit.
See? It puts it on like his finger. Oh, ow.
He like subtly switches it out for like a little baby glove and like, look, it doesn't fit. See?
It's like the guy from fucking It's Always Sunny who like he's got like the giant hand. Yeah. Yep. Nobody look. Oh man. That's just a great bit. But anyway. Well, that's cool. Did you go Black Friday shopping?
A little bit when we went shopping for like the food. Mm-hmm. We didn't go on Black Friday. And I just kind of shopped online mostly. I got a few games, a few movies. Not much. Kind of small this year.
Pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Red Dead 2, Cyberpunk 2077, Just Cause 3. That reminds me, I have to give you something. Watch Dogs Legion.
Okay.
And GTA 5.
You got GTA?
I did. Yes.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we gotta check that out then. We gotta break that in.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to Cole about it, and he wants to play Red Dead 2 because he has not been able to play with anybody.
Oh, I didn't even realize you could play that online too.
That's Red cool. Dead Online. It's not as popular, obviously, as GTA Online, but
well, I mean, yeah, and my buddies, like I mentioned that, like my buddies and I would just do like GTA. They just do rounds of like GTA and like the
in the same
stuff.
room. Yeah.
But we would also do that with like Red Dead. Like it wasn't online, of course. We would just kind of just take turns massacring people or stealing trains or whatever.
Yeah, and, it'll be fun. Hopefully, you can get cool. Red Dead 2 or something.
Yeah, I might. I went Black Friday shopping too. I didn't get anything. I was actually gonna get Rust, but we went to like the GameStop at the mall, and then we went to Target, and I was like, because like they'll still have it here. I want to go see if they got it at Target too, and see if I can compare prices.
Yeah.
And they didn't have it at Target, and then I came back and someone bought it, and I was like, What the fuck? Like, what are the odds? Like, come on. Come on. Other people want to shop on Black Friday.
It's a pretty popular game,
I was
honestly.
going to say, it's pretty recent, too, isn't it?
This year. Okay. On console edition specifically, it came out this year.
Okay. So it's been... okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What can you do? To it delivered.
It's always on, like... I don't think it's on sale on the marketplace or whatever, but...
It's okay.
Yeah.
We do what we can.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Yeah, good. Okay, here's what happened. I bought Just Cause 3, the disc from GameStop, like a little bit towards the beginning of the month. It was pre-owned. I didn't try it, which I should have immediately. I checked it out. I tried it like a few days ago. Didn't work. Because you know how sometimes my console has been having issues with like playing discs. Like we tried Rust. We bought Rust, like the disc version, didn't work. And you know, just regular DVDs don't work sometimes. So it might be that. It might be the disc is scratched, but I'm going to give it to you if you want to try it and see if it works.
Yeah.
Because I can't return it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to check it out.
It's too late. Like for pre-owned stuff, they only give you like a week.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So
they want to make it as yours as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know. So it was annoying because on the receipt it says 30 days, but I guess that means new stuff.
Oh, that's lame. Yeah. Got to read the fine print, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So what I ended up doing was just I bought it on the
online
marketplace.
Yeah.
And the version, the DVD, like the disc version, did not come with DLC, but the one that I got was cheaper and it came with DLC.
That's
I was
really
like,
good. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. No, there's some. I didn't get a chance to look at like the marketplace or like look at like online stuff too.
Yeah.
I wish I could have. Maybe there's some.
There was some good price.
There might be some Cyber Monday stuff too.
I think it's also like it ends the 30th. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, then, yeah, I might check some stuff out.
I could be wrong. No, yeah, you're still good if you check out the marketplace.
Indubitably, I will look into that.
Yeah.
All right. You had something you wanted to ask?
I did.
Go for it.
It's a sort of real talky, I guess.
That's cool. That's cool. We're okay with having some serious discussions here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a character from a Trailer Park Voice. He always says, "You know what I'm saying."
You know what I'm saying?
You know, this is what we do. We keep it real, son. You know what I'm saying?
Is he a like white to have a guy pretending to be a black guy?
Yeah. That's like his whole shtick. How did you know, Miles? Yeah.
So recently, I have a friend at work who I like them. They're cool, but there's a huge but here. Almost every time that a song plays, or like you talk about a personality, like a famous personality with them, like Game Grumps. I'll give an example. I mentioned a bit from Game Grumps that was funny, and I knew they like funny stuff. And as soon as I mentioned Game Grumps, they said, isn't like one of them known for being mean? And so the context here is they tend to mention a lot of bad stuff. Like, hey, did you hear this person is like a sexual predator? Or like, you hear this person is into child trafficking?
They try to like go to like find
the worst stuff.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of bothering me. And I was thinking about sort of coming back to like separating the art from the artist.
Yeah.
And like, if you dig up too much, perhaps you're always going to find something no matter what.
Right.
And I was just kind of seeing what your thoughts are.
Well, that's kind of...
I already know what your thoughts are a little bit.
Yeah.
But I would like to hear them again.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, for that individual discussion of like your based on like your relationship with that person, like
we're just friends.
Yeah. Right. Nothing more. Yeah. Maybe some sexual stuff later.
Nope.
Like, I don't know. I think that can kind of get annoying.
Yeah.
I will say. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's it's a contextual thing. Like it's a situation case by case basis.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, there are even sometimes I feel like jokes I'll make, about a certain person or like a situation, almost like making light of it a little bit, like a serious situation maybe sometimes.
Yeah.
And like, and around certain people, like somebody's mind, they'll be like, they'll kind of get like, I don't know, like, they just kind of like wince it a little bit.
I get
like,
it, yeah.
That's not like that's in poor taste, and and like I get it, especially because like in that specific case too, that's just like my film friends too, and in this case they have to be that way because of
What they're
the
going
industry
into.
we're into.
Yeah.
The whole image, like, and that goes back to cancel culture, and like I don't want to get preachy here, but
No, it's fine.
But like, yeah, I mean, that's something I think about too. Is like cancel culture and like how you're perceived. Because like, yeah, I think I honestly think it's ridiculous sometimes scrutinizing the littlest things. And I mean, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, if you look back at our stuff, I'm not telling you to, but if someone were to look back at some of our older stuff, I'm sure you wouldn't find the greatest things either.
Right.
Like, something you say a year ago could be very different from what you are now and what you perceive.
Yeah.
And that's just sort of how life works. Like, you change and you can't always be expected to uphold the same ideals
Absolutely
that you once did.
Well, and like that's why I like even think about the podcast sometimes, not like erasing it, but like thinking about like what are people gonna think about this if they listen back to like episode 70 or whatever, and like hear a comment I made about whatever,
such and such.
like
No.
I don't. Yeah,
No need to get specific.
I was gonna say I
think.
don't want to call out any. My sexual predator comments. No, I'm kidding. But like, yeah, like I don't know. It's like we should be allowed to like make mistakes and grow.
Yeah.
I think like blatantly, clearly, like if it's, I don't know, homophobic or something, like you're actively like speaking out against such and such or whatever, like that's one thing.
I mean, as long as it's you're coming from a place of comedy, I'm assuming.
That's
like,
if it's like serious,
yeah,
and like
if
they
you're like
actually are that way,
yeah,
that's one thing.
Obviously, it's a different,
and that's
thing.
originally how it started, of course. And like after a while, people I think just got pissy and like I don't, or like they got too, the whole like easily triggered thing. And I think that's a discussion that's been had many times. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, and that's why I think like too, like I'm trying to think about like, because like how quickly that's developed as a result of just the internet and like I can see why, like I'll talk to siblings or like or friends in Traverse or even people down here too that are just happy just sort of taking breaks from the internet from time to time and just getting away from that all, because it becomes such like a, I don't know, that just becomes
negative
the whole thing.
place.
Yeah, it's just, and it's like, that's interesting. I was thinking about too, like hearing about just a buddy talk about their friend who is in, I think like in their late 20s, and their son has been on their podcast, and it's like, it was like 6 or something, I think, and like, so much is being recorded nowadays too, and like so much is going to be stored, and it's like,
yeah,
on the one hand, that's like cool to look at, like you've talked about, I remember you talking about like it being a cool idea to like build like a catalog of like all the stuff that you've made and how you've grown.
Yeah,
and that's cool to see.
And being able to look back at it and be like, okay, I made this, and that's really cool. And like how different I am then to now.
Yeah, honestly, like thinking, like when you mentioned it earlier about like the movie in the other podcast about the movie being set in the beginning of this year, like I just thought about like how different I am from like my birthday this year.
Yeah,
even.
Yeah, you
and
change
like,
a lot.
Absolutely, like it's nuts, man, and it's, I don't know.
And it doesn't feel like you're changing.
No,
like you like moment to moment, nothing's really changing, but looking from the beginning of the year, you change a lot.
Yeah, and I think you really either have to become at that point comfortable with who you were at the time and like laugh at that, or like I've struggled with that a little bit, I would say. I mean, even thinking about like, because like I honestly, I haven't listened to our stuff very much. Like,
Yeah,
I haven't
and
listened
that's
to what
okay.
I
I
said
don't.
in the past, like in the first 20 episodes or whatever,
Yeah.
But like, and I do worry like how it might come across, but like I also am like I don't know. I don't know. Like like
There,
I've worried about that too,
there are
and like
people who just don't watch their own stuff, and that's okay.
mhm.
That's totally fine.
Well, and I'm becoming more comfortable with it too. I
Yeah.
think is the thing, and like, but yeah, knowing that that's out there is the thing too, and that people perceive that too, and but that's also not necessarily who you are either, and so it's like I don't know. I feel like we could easily just get into like making a bunch of broad statements at that point. This is it's not who you are, what you post online. That's who you are. It's who you really are underneath, and what you would do in your daily life. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I guess all in all, kind of getting back to our topic, like, so yeah, a friend like that can be kind of annoying. I would say. Like I said, I think it's good that we've kind of learned to like, because we have come quite a ways from like even looking at like the '60s and like and or even before then, just like with terms of racial stuff, that's racial boundaries have been taken down, and homophobic stuff, and like we've become more of a
Accepting
society.
Yeah. And there are parts of it that aren't.
Mhm.
And you kind of, I don't want to say get used to it, but like there's not much you can do for those people who just don't, They're
Yeah.
either going to conform or not. Like
Oh yeah, absolutely.
just
And-
because you tell them, stop being a racist doesn't mean they're going to.
Mhm. Yeah,
Not that they should, but not that you can do anything to prevent that.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. You just try to shout them down. That's kind of what happens, and then it becomes a whole thing.
And that's
But
why the internet is not a safe place.
no, it sucks sometimes.
So, you don't gotta like tell people off. I was gonna, just, I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something along the lines of don't have arguments online, but that's really not the point
Well,
I'm trying to make.
I agree with that.
You
though.
definitely shouldn't, because
No.
you're coming.
You're not going to get anywhere,
Yeah.
honestly. So going back to your friend.
Off topic though.
Yeah, kind of going back to your friend, I guess. Like, I don't know. I mean, have you encountered other people like that? Or
No,
has that been, like,
not
your first
really,
instance?
because I don't really, talk to other people. I talk to you, who, we're like okay with each other. Not
Yeah.
okay with each other, but like
No, we're not.
I
hate you. You fuck.
But like we can talk about things. We can
Yeah.
like have actual conversations.
like two consenting adults.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the slyest drink ever. You were saying?
But yeah, we're just like, I'm not worried about saying something wrong with you, and I prefer that.
What the fuck did you just say? Yeah, sorry.
Never mind, I take that back.
Go ahead.
No, I prefer being able to say what's on my mind than having to tiptoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and you know me, I was like, I don't know. I felt like I was kind of the tiptoeing kind of person, or I have been, and like I've been learning less and less to do that.
Yeah, you still have to for certain people,
Right.
But like
I mentioned earlier with some of my buddies.
yeah,
But-
and I know,
and
and I
that's-
know people at work who are like that, who
Mhm.
don't
Which is
like
okay.
to talk about things, and
Yeah.
and that's okay. That's who they are. I just am not
different.
one of
Yeah,
those
you're
people.
better. No, I'm just kidding. No.
You're better than them.
Yeah, those fucking woke bitches. No.
SJWs.
SJWs. Yeah. Those the fucking liberals.
You lib cucks.
Just in a week, Henry Gage and Miles Bowden have been canceled. I'm like kicked out of. I guess we should. I probably shouldn't have said Compass, but
Cut that out, Miles.
Miles, you cut all of this out because we're gonna get canceled.
Good.
Good. Yeah, good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, yeah, like, and that's the thing too. I think about like, or that I have been thinking about is like, I also kind of have been realizing more. Like, I think I gotta start setting boundaries of like, because I pay attention to what I say, and like do on the podcast. Like, also trying to think about like, okay, like, for one, I mean, am I saying what what I actually think, or am I trying to say something that I think other people will agree with
Want
or
to
won't
hear.
judge. And I
Yeah.
think it's definitely been the second one a lot of the time, more than it should be.
Yeah.
And then I also think about like okay, if I am doing that, like what can be like my actual sort of time joking with buddies and like, you know, like in a safe space, like you and I just hanging out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And think about that too, and like I kind of want that too, you know, of just being able to just kind of not worry about what I'm saying. Even like I definitely want to be better and not say like racist things, and I don't say anything like that. You know what I mean?
I can attest to that. He does
For the most part.
For the
No,
most
no,
part.
no.
We get-
like I don't say
we
that,
can't
but
do that.
like I don't actually, you know, but like not being worried about being
Mm-hmm.
canceled for saying I don't like Britney Spears or whatever. I don't know.
That's a weird thing to get canceled for, but okay.
Right. Well, you know, her conservatorship thing is up, so.
It's true.
And I feel like she should be controlled. No.
And you look at, there are people, like creators. I use creators loosely, who say what they think and aren't too worried about, you know, getting canceled.
Right.
And they joke about, you know, we're gonna be canceled like 10 years from now when people find this. And I think that's cool. Because that's the kind of content I consume, is just sort of like people who don't care.
Right.
And that's sort of why I'm a little bit like that, kind
yeah,
of.
absolutely. Well,
but not really, because I
that's a
do
good
care.
thing.
I do care a little bit.
Right. Well, and like you said, you should, but I was just waiting for you to finish talking so I could actually say my no.
Okay.
Sorry. But yeah, I guess I forgot where I was going.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, you just talk too much.
You mean
no,
the
but
point
like
of the podcast?
what was that? What were you just saying?
People who.
Yeah, like I don't know, like, and I can agree because like who wants to like watch that guy who just kind of does stuff because he thinks other people should? Like, it's not really.
Same with like the famous YouTubers who like just copy paste what other people do.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, I know. I hate that shit.
It's just like, oh, we're also buying everyone Lamborghinis or some shit like that.
Right.
That was a bad example. That was a really bad example.
No, I just like that. I like that idea though, that like someone's like, oh, they're doing it. I should too.
I'm already in the red, but I gotta make this content.
You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go rebuild this guy's house and just.
It's just a really shitty shack.
Yeah, yeah. They try so hard, and it just looks like absolute shit. Absolute dog shit.
Check out your new house.
Oh my god. Oh, what was that? Oh, I gotta look it up. There was like one where like a guy's like visiting his buddy. I think it's Joel Haver, I think, and he's like visiting his old high school buddy, and he lives in like this wrecked like house or whatever.
Is it with Noak Eric?
I think so. It might be.
It's probably with Noak Eric. I think that was when Joel Haver was hanging out with Noak Eric, because he was going around hanging out with the different YouTubers.
That's cool. Yeah. That was kind of the thing too.
Yeah, Joel Haver is a pretty cool guy, honestly.
The YouTube community. Like that when that was a thing. It still kind of is, I guess, but that's kind of cool to see. Whenever you have that YouTube solidarity. Yeah. No, that's good. Yep.
Yep.
Indeed. Back to cancel culture. We found our way back to cancel culture again.
Very subtly, I might add.
Indeed. Miles didn't have that on his agenda at all. His liberal agenda.
Definitely not.
His conservative agenda. Yeah.
So I think it's just sort of like I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean,
we've kind of discussed most of it.
Fine.
We've beat the dick of this dead horse.
We beat the dick off this dead horse.
Oh my god, look at that thing. Just goes flying off into the water.
So I think the most we can take from this episode was
fuck you, liberals.
No, the opposite, Henry.
We
will suck you off until you lovingly come into our face, because we're sorry.
Yes, seriously, give us more views.
Because we're so sorry.
Where are you? Yeah. Yeah. Like that's like an actual thing. Like we didn't. Like yeah, I'm like yeah, he's got a point. Like
Suck you off until you lovingly come in our face.
yeah, I mean it's what we do
Yep, it's what we do.
for this. That's our luscious content.
We do it for our fans.
We do it just for. Well, you know it means. You know what that means? We got to make a video for that. We got to make a video of ourselves doing that
Damn it.
with our actual fans. My dad's on the podcast.
No, we dress up a fan with like a little cock, and we're just like, oh. and then you plug it in because it gets turned on.
There we go. Yeah, look at that. I would watch the shit out of that video.
Oh my god, that's stupid.
I wouldn't watch that video.
I wouldn't watch that, Miles. I wouldn't.
I'm not
wanna
a fan.
watch that. But you're a fan of our content, even though you don't watch it, and that's okay.
Some of our content.
That's okay. Yeah,
Like the video you posted recently. I think you posted it. The one on our other channel. The one
hasn't been posted. Hasn't been officially posted yet.
The one that will be coming soon.
Yeah,
I like that one.
will be coming soon. You're like so. It looked more like not like that, but like anxious, like just getting mad.
Mad? Oh,
I don't know.
like
Yeah.
I'm smoldering.
Yeah, you're smoldering.
Did you believe that? You didn't believe I was actually mad?
No.
No, fuck. Well, there goes my dreams of being an actor.
No, because I know you're just joking most of the time, Henry. So it's
Yeah.
hard to
Yeah.
believe you. Hard to believe you when you call me up at midnight and say, "Hey, my dog just died."
Okay, I like laugh into the phone.
You laugh really really loud, so I have to like pull the phone away.
Miles, get the fuck back here. I wasn't done. Yeah. No, but my dog did die. A couple years ago.
That sucks.
Sucks to be you.
Lucky you. Featuring Joyner Lucas.
We talked about that.
We did talk about that. Thank you for listening to the Macbeef-Banquet After Show.
Yeah.
This was episode
116?
65.
Or no, 65. Was it 65 or 66? I thought we already did. Here, hold on. Thanks for listening to the show. Because this is episode this is episode
65. Like I said,
Okay.
I was right.
I know
Right
what this
again, I
means.
might add.
I know what this means. All right, Miles. Go ahead. I deserve it. Go ahead. Don't be shy. It's okay. Go ahead. I'm bending over. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh my god. I'm glad like the mic was like covering up most of what was happening in front of me.
Oh yeah. So you didn't actually see my bare naked ass?
I didn't, Henry. You were wearing underwear. I saw some of it though. Like the big hole that was at the bottom for some reason.
Thanks for listening.